Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm really excited because I'm going to be doing another collaboration with Nate Bright and Anna Blunt. We did one a few weeks ago, and it was spring. I chose the theme and it was spring. Nate chose the colours, Anna chose the technique. So we're sticking with the idea of 3 elements, but we're swapping around. So this time Nate has chosen the style of painting or the theme of the painting. So Nate's chosen seascapes because I think he's going to be teaching seascapes in a class coming up. Anna's chosen the colour or the colours, and we've gone for typical sea colours really. So Prussian blue, some turquoise, some white, and some dark turquoise, some tealy colour. And then I've chosen the technique this time, or techniques, and my techniques, I'd like to use flip cups and swipes. So it's going to be a seascape, but really different to any seascape I've done before, because what I would normally do is have the view looking out to sea. I'm going to do the opposite. I'm going to have the sea at the bottom. So if you imagine you're in the sea and you're looking out back up to the land. The reason I want to do that is I love embellishing. I want to embellish it, and I'd like to embellish it with some beach huts. I think beach huts look so pretty. They're so brightly coloured, or they can be. They're so fun. So could you imagine the sea at the bottom, then the sand, then the sky at the top? So the absolute sort of opposite way round for a seascape. I've not done this before, so really excited. So let me show you the colours I've chosen. Here are my sea colours as chosen by Anna. So iridescent blue-green, pearl white, Prussian blue, and then this is a very, very dark turquoise, greenish blue by Amsterdam. So that's for my sea. For my sky, I want it really simple. I'm just going to go for white and sky blue light. So it should be a very simple, very pale sky. And then the sand, I've struggled working out what colour sand is. I want it to be the majority of this one, Montmartre Gold. But I want variation. So I've got the other gold by Pebio, iridescent gold, which is a much yellowier gold. I've got some bronze, a little bit of burnt umber, and I've got this weird colour, peach pink. I've had it ages. I've never used it. It's just a pale peachy colour. So just a little bit of that. So I think golden sand, but with just I need a little bit of variation. So I'm adding these in. This canvas is roughly 50 by 40 centimetres. It's 20 by 16 inches. I'm going to start with the sky. I'm going to do this very differently to normal. I'm going to do one section at a time. There's a really amazing artist called Kathleen Osborne, Cos Creations is her channel, and she's been doing a lot of scenery, of seascapes, landscapes recently, and I'm going to have a go at the way that she does it, which is to put the colour on, tilt it out. So for example, tilt the sky out first, then build it up, then put the next section in, then put the next section in. Normally, if I were to do a flip cup like this, I would put all the paint cups down one side and tilt it in one go. What I've noticed happens when she does it, she tilts out just the top bit, just the sky, and then because she tilts so much of the paint off, there's not much left. So actually when she does the second lot of flip cups, when she's tilting the second lot out, the first bit doesn't really move that much because most of the paint is tilted off already. So I think the key is not to get too much paint on the canvas. I'll link her channel in the description because check it out. She's done some really amazing, really inspiring work recently. So as I said, I've got just the sky blue light and the white. That's all I'm going to use. So I think I'm just going to layer the two colours up. I'm using yogurt pots. So I'm just think if I had one yogurt pot full, I think that would be plenty. I'd like to probably do a smaller sky, a larger sand, and then a smaller sea. I think the sky needs to be the smallest. So I'm just going to layer this. Now I'm just going to pour right in the centre, not down the side particularly, because I am happy with these colours mixing and blending. That's what I want to happen. Let's go with a bit more of the blue over the white. difficult to know how much paint I'm going to use or going to need here, because it's quite a runny mixture, so you don't need as much. Right, let's flip this over. Now it's quite runny, so I could, just going to go for it. There we go. If it's too runny, it just, as you flip it, it just shoots out the side. Right, let's just flip this over. I'm going to tilt it because I don't want it to shoot off the edge of the canvas. I can bring it down this way a bit. Right, I'm tilting it straight away because it's so fluid. I didn't want it to all go off over the edge. Right, there's quite a lot of paint on there. Wow, the cells that are popping up are beautiful. They're not cells from any silicone. It's just the reaction of that white paint. Montmartre white paint does tend to be quite reactive. So I'm just going to, in fact, I'm going to torch it next. There's loads of air bubbles. I've only just mixed the paint, but it doesn't matter. I'm happy with little cells, little speckles that appear. Loving the balance of the blue and the white, really happy with that. Now, I think I'm going to put some tape along the edge. And the reason I'm going to do that is I don't want to lose my colour. I don't want to lose the paint too soon. So as I tilt this around, if I could just put the tape along that far edge, it will stop it all pouring off. So I've just got a little bit more, I've got a little bit more, so I can control the composition more. I think that's what I'm trying to say. More paint on the canvas. I've got more options with what to tilt off and what to save. Now I can't find the end of my green tape. Right, so let's stretch this to get all that top bit of canvas covered. Right, the next bit, the sand, I'm now super nervous of because I am so happy with the sky, and I just feel like whatever I do now, I just don't want to mess up the sky. I had thought about just leaving this to dry. That would be a really good idea, but I'd quite like to do it all now. Right, next idea, instead of one flip cup, I've got 3 flip cups and 3 quite small flip cups. I think what I'm going to do is flip them and then do a really big tilt. So I've got 3 little cups. So I want the majority to be the deeper gold. So let's just start with that. Right, let's go with some brown. I only want a little tiny bit though. I don't really like the colour, but I just think it might be quite nice for a bit of contrast. So that's the bronze next. And again, I'm pouring up high so they're blending as they're going in. Let's add the yellowy gold, adding a bit more of that one. A bit of the peach. Lighten it up a bit. And then back to the deep gold. Right, no idea. I've never done sand like this before. No idea if this will work. Right, super nervous about how to do this now. I'd rather do it lower and tilt upwards rather than too high. So I think I probably want all of that to be sand. How shall I do it? Right, I've committed. All right. Wow. Quite liking that so far. So let's start the tilt. Don't like this though, actually. Really not liking that peachy colour on top. Right, big problem I've just realised is I've got lines. You could say it looks a bit like sand dunes, so it's not the end of the world. Right, I'm happy with the horizon now, really happy with that. I don't like the peach. So what I'm going to do is layer up another cup, I think, and actually ribbon pour it over the top. Just got a little piece of kitchen roll here, and I've just put some little cuts in the end so it's a little bit jagged. I'm just going to swipe. In fact, that's too wide. I'm going to cut that in half. Just want the colours to blend a little bit more, to merge a little bit more, I think. Yes, 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 yes. Really like it. Really happy. Right, how much C do I want? Have I left enough room for my C? I think I'm going to remove just a little bit. Right, let's move on to the C. And I think I'm going to go back to the idea of one larger. Shall I do one larger? But actually, no, I don't think I will do one. I would like it a bit darker at the bottom, a bit lighter at the top to get the perspective. And obviously you've got the waves at the nearer the top, or the ripples, maybe not waves. Let's do a cup with some quite light colours. When I say light, there's only 2 light colours, isn't there? I'll put a drizzle of the other ones in. Maybe just the dark turquoise there. So I'm actually feeling a little bit proud of myself right now, simply because it's less abstract than normal. You know, if I show you around my art room, I've got abstract, I've got pictures and paintings that don't really look real. They're so abstract, they're so sort of fictional looking. And then down here, patterns and swirls and bright colours. So to actually have a painting that actually looks fluid art, that actually looks like the sea, the sand and the sky, I'm actually quite excited and, as I said, quite proud of myself that I've managed to achieve something a little bit more realistic than normal. I am loving it, absolutely loving it. So let me show you in sections. So the sky, I did prefer the sky earlier, but it doesn't matter. You've just got these beautiful wispy clouds in it. Really, it just wanted it really tranquil, really peaceful, exactly what we've got there. So the sand, the lines I've added, I just think give it some depth, give it some texture, show that it's a little bit uneven, a bit like sand dunes. And the blend of colours, really, really happy with. So glad I've added the brown. I don't like brown as a colour, but it's obviously necessary to make it look a bit more realistic. And then the sea has to be my favourite. Wow, look at the colours. Those 2 dark turquoise and blue together are just fab. And then look at the little ripples at the shore. Really pretty. Adding that white in, that Montmartre white, it's puffed up a little bit. Again, to create the sort of effect of some waves. So I am so happy with this. So I'll be back when it's dry. So it's now dry, it's now finished, finished embellishing it. I was filming all of the embellishments, but unfortunately my battery died on my phone. So you only get to see the basic embellishments, the basic painting in and colouring. So there's lots of details on here I'll show you now, but I'm so sorry the battery cut out and I didn't know, it wasn't filming. So happy with this. I have thoroughly enjoyed this. I love fluid art, but I also love painting and doing other things, adding things, and being creative with a dry paint pour. So I'll show you first of all the little beach huts. Really proud of myself that I managed to just keep to one colour, or two, blue and white. I can't tell you how difficult it was not to add in bright pink and bright purple and turquoise, and obviously I love my bright colours, but I just felt that it wouldn't work in this. I needed it to be a little bit more subtle and in keeping with the painting, and I'm so happy I've done that. So let me show you the beach hut. So the first thing I did was, well, I drew a beach hut template and obviously outlined it 5 times. I painted in first of all the roofs of the beach hut, lots of lines, and I went the brush strokes with the direction of the roof to try and make it look like wood, to try and give that wood grain effect. And then a little bit of shadowing underneath. The walls of the beach huts, I wanted to try and make it look like wood, and maybe quite sort of dirty or weathered wood. So I just tried to blend the colours. So the one in the middle has slightly more blue than that one, so that I wanted them all to be different. I used a Posca pen, a very thin black Posca pen, just to outline them all. And I just felt it just brought them and lifted them off the canvas a bit more. So I've added the door handle, I've added the hinges, and then more grass. I really feel it gives it context, the beach huts, on the sand, when I put the grass around it and the grass in the background. I made the background here slightly darker to hopefully make it look like it's flat sand, so it's flat there, and then the sand dunes goes up behind. That was my intention. Whether it looks like that or not, please let me know. That was my intention. I also added slightly to the sea. I've just put in a few little brush strokes just to get a little bit more froth, like waves at the front, waves at the shoreline there. I think that works really well. And then my last addition was some birds. I didn't want to do black. I didn't want to make them too dark. So all I've done is used a pencil. That is just pencil on there. And I'm happy with that. The sky, I love. It just looks so natural. There's a lot of shimmer in this because of the iridescence. So can you see the gold? The gold there in the sand, I think looks so pretty. And then the iridescent colours in the sea. And compared to the sky, where there isn't any. So I'm really pleased with that. So I have loved every minute of this painting. So it was a seascape theme, and it is a seascape, but I've definitely put my own twist on it. So really looking forward now to see what the other 2 artists produce. So Anna Blunt and Nate Bright, really looking forward to their interpretation of seascapes with flip cups and swipes and this colour scheme. So look out for their videos. They'll be uploading them. They've either done it or they're about to do it very soon. So look out for I'll put the links for their channels and their videos in the description of this video as well. Right, please let me know what you think. Please give me any comments. I'm learning all the time, and so if you've got any comments about the composition, to give the perspective of the beach huts, I'll take on any feedback. Great, thanks for watching. Bye.